I'm Tom from DIY Life Tech, and this is a look at using the Upscaler tool from stockphotos.com to increase the resolution or the size of an old image. So you can see here I've got this great old shot of my dog Max. He looks super cute here, but he is, in this photo, this is only about 3 megapixels because this was shot way back in 2009. So it's not up to today's standards. If I want to print it out, the resolution's not going to be high enough. If I want to put it on a postcard or something, I can't actually do that because, again, it's only 3 megapixels. And I could try to just resize it in Photoshop, but as you know, if you try to do that, you often get weird sort of pixelation and artifacts and things. And so Upscaler is a really cool tool from stockphotos.com where it actually uses AI, and it's called super resolution AI, to intelligently add pixels. It doesn't just throw them in there like normal upscaling. It intelligently adds pixels to scale up the size of an image, and it doesn't lose quality with that. Sometimes actually the quality even gets a bit better. So let's take a look first. This is the starting image we've got here. It's a 2048 by 1536, so small image, not big enough to print. And then here we are in the Upscaler interface. I'm going to put a link in the description down below. They were actually kind enough to give my viewers 10 free images. So if you want to try this out, you can do that. After that, I think it's about 35 cents per image, so not a huge investment there. And you can choose the size you want. So I'm going to do a 4 times upscale. I find that's about the right size for me. You can do artifact removal. That'll get rid of, like, weird scratches and pixelation and things. Ironed out sort of smooth things. I just do high fidelity. I think that's going to keep it the most true to the original. So I'm going to just go ahead and drag this photo of Max over there. And as it says here, it's going to process this using neural networks. So it's actually, again, intelligently adding pixels, not just sort of blindly adding pixels to this image. It usually takes, probably about 30 seconds to a minute to do this. So it's not super fast, but fast enough. And then what we get is now a photo where we went from thereabouts 2,000 by 1,500 up to 8,000 by 6,000 pixels. So way, way larger image there. High resolution. I could actually go ahead and print that out now. So here we are. Take a look at the image. The original, again, we looked at before, but we've got 2,000 pixels. Now it's going to be 8,000 pixels. And crucially, though, if we go in here, it looks the same in terms of the image quality. Like if I zoom in, I'm not getting weird artifacts and pixelation or anything. It just looks like a good image of my dog, even though it is now 4 times bigger. So substantially larger, much higher resolution, something I could actually go ahead and print out. Now I like Upscaler primarily because it is pretty inexpensive. Again, you get 10 free credits just for being one of my viewers. But then beyond that, it's about 35 cents an image. So if you just want to do some images, to have for greetings cards or whatever, it's not that expensive to do that. It's also super simple because you're just uploading, as you saw, and it just does it for you. You don't have to know anything about AI to make this work. And the final thing, probably the most important for me, there's other sites that do this online, but it's kind of hard to know, are they legit? Like, what are they doing with your image after you upload it? And so I like that with stockphotos.com, this is a legit website. And if we go back to their tab here, you can see that they have their terms of service, clearly broken out. And when we go in here, they tell you, we're going to delete the image after you finish uploading. And they're basically complying with all of the applicable privacy laws and stuff, which who knows if other companies out there are doing that when you do the upscaling. So it's a safe alternative because this is a trusted company. They're not as advanced as some other tools out there, like Topaz is my preferred tool for really advanced upscaling. It's a desktop software. It's usually about $150. It's a great piece of software, but it's really better for bigger archives. If you're a photographer or you're scanning a lot of photos and you have hundreds or thousands of photos, it's harder to use. It's more of a learning curve. It's super powerful, but for most users, it's probably more than you need. If you're here just because, you tried to upload a photo to SmugMug or something to make a calendar and it just said, hey, resolution warning, you need to make it bigger, probably Upscaler is going to be the way to go. So again, check it out. I put the link in the description down below. Heads up, it's an affiliate link, so if you do make a purchase on there, I might get a commission, so thank you. It won't affect your cost at all. And try it out. See how it works for your own photos. I think it's a really cool system and just ease of use. I mean, really super simple way to make your photos bigger without losing quality.